Hey guys, I am back with a new video today. In today's video, I am finally checking out some World of Kings. Yes, I'm checking out World of Kings. I know a lot of you guys have subscribed to me when I was playing World of Kings, and now and then I do end up making some videos of World of Kings. In today's video, I want to talk a little about World of Kings, its current state, and what's happening with the game overall. So, if it's your first time here, it won't be your last, guys. Give me a thumbs up. Make sure you guys subscribe if you have not. And let's jump into the video. Now, I quit World of Kings, I think, what is it, 2 years ago now? Something like that. Been a long time, but I played World of Kings. If you guys watched me for a while, I played World of Kings a lot, and I really enjoyed World of Kings for the game it was. And I still think, till this day, there is no game out there on mobile currently, except maybe Crusaders of Light, that does content better than World of Kings. When it comes to having content and having stuff to do in the game, this game takes the cake by far, in my opinion. There's so much stuff in the game, guys. You have everything from raids, you have everything from hard dungeons, you have different events, you have PvP, you have factions, you have intense guild wars, you have guild territory systems, and I can just ramble on and on about the game. So content wise, there's nothing that can compare to it, and that's probably why a lot of people that do play World of Kings and COL can't find a game to enjoy and play, because they're used to playing a game like these with a lot of content, and that's why it's hard to find other games today. Now, World of Kings is made by Zulong, or they call themselves Archosaurus now, which also made Dragon Raja, which is again one of the better MMORPGs on mobile. So they know what they're doing. They know what they're doing when it comes to the games. Uh, However, World of Kings, even though it has so much content and a lot of people enjoyed it for a while, the population just isn't what it used to be anymore. And that is, of course, the reason for that is the pay to win. And this game started off really good on the first version and the second version even, but overall it just became more and more pay to win, and they just stopped delivering the content that people were looking for. They used to get like level cap updates, new classes and everything, and they completely stopped with that. I don't think they've seen a new class or a new race or a level cap in just two years, which is ridiculous. They just keep doing the repetitive content these days. They release raids, a new raid, a new dungeon, and of course, gears to level up so they can milk money, and that's about it. uh, and recently, what I really wanted to make a video on is the King of Kings version of the game. If you guys don't know, World of Kings had 3 versions, or 4 maybe even. There's like the Chinese Korean version, which is ahead of the game, so it receives up to ahead of the English version. And then you have World of Kings, which is like the global version of it, which everybody is playing, which is like one update behind, like 2 months behind or something, the main game. And then you have the C King of Kings version, which is, I think, even further behind than this. Now, in May or June, they canceled that game, guys. They literally took down the whole game, so everybody that leveled up or did anything at all got everything deleted. Think about it. They deleted everybody. They just deleted the game. Even though if it has like 10 players left or 20 players left, I think deleting a game is insane. Like, why would you do that to the people playing? Now, for those wondering, hey, but does that mean they're gonna delete World of Kings? No, they won't. World of Kings is too big of a game to delete. So even if they they might end up like stop updating it at some point. But all they do is just copy paste the Korean version to the English version. It's not that hard, and then they have to pay for servers. So World of Kings won't get deleted because people are still spending money on it. People are still enjoying it for the game it is, which is completely fine. It's overall like a decent, good game. But in my opinion, the game became too repetitive and way too pay to win. Like, there are levels to being pay to win, guys, and this game is ridiculous. I mean, when you look at it, you can buy so much stuff in this game now. Back then, you couldn't even buy or upgrade your legendary weapons. Now you can do that. You can upgrade legendaries. You can buy, like, there's so much in this game now too. You have like runes, you have like gems, you have like wings, you know equipment enhancing. There's so much. What is, yeah, I remember these call them again? Spirits, the charms. Yeah, yeah. There's so much in this game that you would need to pay to win to be able to keep up. And if you're going to do like, if you're going to compete in this game, because the most fun in this game that I had, in my opinion, was the leaderboards. I think they did a great job on the leaderboards overall. There was some fun times. You have like raid leaderboards, you have PvP leaderboards, you have guild. The guild territory stuff was really amazing. I think they did a really good job on it. I think a lot of games failed to do a good job, and overall the game was super polished too. But the most fun you have in this game is being able to compete, you know, either go faction wars or go PvP or do PvE, and just being able to compete between different guilds. But to able to do that, you gotta spend money, guys. I gotta spend a lot of it too, which is really sad. And I think overall, you know, if you are a new player and you want to get into a fun and good experience of a game that can deliver a lot of content, I would usually say like, hey, you know, check out World of Kings. But being able to catch up in World of Kings is very hard. It's very difficult. People will not be, if you're a DPS especially, there's a lot of ways to catch up in MMOs. But if you're DPS, nobody will ever invite you to anything in this game unless you spend thousands. And I'm not joking. It's not even, I'm not even exaggerating. You have to spend literally thousands of dollars into your character to be able to catch up as a DPS. Now, as a tank, as a healer, you might be able to not spend thousands, maybe like hundreds of dollars, but yeah, that's how you'll be able to catch up. So you can play it a little and little, but you'll never be able to catch up in this game ever, in my opinion, no matter how much you play. Which is really sad. It's upsetting. If you want to play like a great MMO like this, you cannot catch up. So that is basically where World of Kings is at today. When it comes to overall, like the classes and everything, they used to be very balanced. I think now, of course, there are some classes that destroy every other classes, but they have like a good variety of classes. And the combat in this game is amazing. The combat in this game is top tier. The two games that sticks with me till this day is World of Kings and Crusaders of Light. I think those two games, everything from the combat to the raids and dungeons, they did it really amazingly, and it's very sad that till this day that nobody has done it better. So if you're looking for a game where combat is very important and the content is super hard, World of Kings is definitely the game to go. But I wouldn't advise you guys try to get into it, even though I loved it for a long time. I think the game was amazing. They really dropped the ball, and I think now they're coming out with Noah's Heart and all that. So overall, I think the updates on this game are coming out super slowly, and they're not adding much again to the game. You won't be seeing a level cap ever, I think, in this game. You won't be seeing new classes or new races or new class balances or anything like that. The world is amazing though. Like, I mean, traveling just around these places, but if you look at like everything this game does have, is they do have a lot of content. Again, like I said earlier in the video, they have a lot of content that you guys can do and enjoy in this game. Now, there's not too much focus on like life skills and stuff. It's more of neither the PvP. I think the PvP was fun for a period, and they added some good PvP. However, like most of the PvP was in factions or in the guild wars, basically. There wasn't much in like arenas and so on. Like, people had fun in them here and there, but it wasn't too much focus. It's more of a PvE oriented MMORPG. That's a lot of focus on the PvE content. Dungeons, they have overlords, which are harder dungeons, and then they have raids. That's basically where most of the focus of the game goes to when you're looking to play the game. But overall, guys, I really hope why even bother? I was gonna say I really hope that they do something with the game, but the reality is they're not gonna do anything with it. World of Kings in 2021, if you are looking to play this game, I will highly advise you guys not to. The game is great. They have a lot of content, but you will never be able to catch up on this game ever, or do like the hard content. And there's a lot of pay to win walls to go through if you're looking to play the game. Overall, the game has a lot of content. So content wise, this game is like a 9 out of 10. They could have done better on the PvP, but content wise is a 9 out of 10. But with the pay to win, it's so bad that I will have to give it like a 5 out of 10. The singles population, a lot of people that have been quitting, and there's a struggle to actually look for players for like dungeons and overlords and stuff. So you're gonna have like a bad time overall. And then there's always that that fear that they might just end the game like they did with King of Kings. You never know, guys. Suddenly they're like, hey, we are shutting down World of Kings. Check out our new game, Noah's Heart or Dragon Raja. Hey, bye bye. Thanks for spending $1,000 billion on our game, and now we're shutting it down. I mean, you never know, guys. But that is it for my World of Kings video in 2021. I will probably not be playing this game ever again. Maybe like make some videos here and there on it, on updates and so on. And if they add a level cap, guys, hey, World of Kings, hey, Zulon, Archosaurus, whatever your name is, add a level cap, okay, so we can catch up on this game, and maybe I'll check it out. Okay, thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you guys give me a thumbs up, make sure you guys subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. Bye bye.